Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on a Thursday, April 6th, 2023, man, bringing y'all my NBA Jam session. We trying to cook up this NBA per usual, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Click that link in the description. Takes you right to my Handicapper page. That's where you can find my long-term packages. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, yearly, seasonal. You can also find all my bets for today's action, including both my top plays of the day, man. My $19 NBA Jam Session play, which we did drop last night, man, brings us to 7-4-1. Last 12 on that play. That one was frustrating, man. The last 2 days have been frustrating on that NBA play. We pushed the day before with the Sixers in a game they had in the bag, covering the bag, gave it up. And then the Grizzlies, in overtime, man, they gave up and sold the bag. I really thought we had it in regulation, man. I don't know how they came back, tied that game, and forced overtime. I was kind of hoping that they didn't force the OT because I saw how the momentum was shifting there in the end. But they did force that overtime in the end and then got beat pretty handedly in OT. Failed to cover for the play of the day yesterday in the NBA. It's all good, though. We'll bounce back on that play tonight. It was still a pretty decent night in the NBA overall last night, so I'm going to keep that momentum rolling forward into tonight. You can also get that MLB play, man. We are 6-1 on that play to begin the MLB season on that play, man. Red hot on the $25 MLB play of the day. You can scoop that up. Link in the description as well, including all my bets for today's action. You can find them there. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ, and check out my live show that I'm live on right here on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. Every day, man, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. I come back on later with the guests, man. We run through the card one more time. Update y'all on late injury news and information that came out of the association. Drop a free parlay for y'all at the end, man. And we're just trying to make some money in the NBA per usual. We got 5 games today. I know we're going to try to do just that smaller card, but still some meat on the bone, man. Let's make some money tonight. And without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. In our first matchup of the night, man, we got the Cleveland Cavs. They're out on the road facing the Orlando Magic. The Magic, huge favorites on this one, laying 7.5, total 219.5. And I understand why the line is so high. It's because the Cavs aren't playing anybody, prioritizing health before their playoff push. Or not push, but playoff run they're about to go on. They're locked into where they're going to be. They got the Knicks first round. And with that being said, they only got 2 games left. This one against the Magic and then one more against the Hornets. They're probably going to sit everybody in that one as well. Tonight, no Allen, no Garland, no LeVert, no Mitchell, no Mobley, no Okoro. Everybody sitting for the Cavs, man. On the other side, the Orlando Magic still trying to establish some momentum rolling forward into next season, establish some cohesiveness within this team. I've liked what I've seen from this team coming out of the All-Star break. They have been playing great basketball. The lean is Magic laying the points at home. They're playing a G League team, a team full of rotational players with the Cleveland Cavaliers. This should be a spot where the Magic hammer this team. So I lean Magic. I could also see the Cavs kind of keeping it close, but I don't want to bet the Cavs, man, not with all those pieces missing. Magic should hammer them. Magic pretty much have their whole starting lineup. Fultz in there, Harris in there, Wagner, Boncaro, and Wendell Carter. The lean in our first matchup of the night is the Orlando Magic. They should beat up on this depleted Cleveland Cavs team here in our first matchup of the night. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Miami Heat out on the road facing the Philadelphia 76ers, man. We got Philly laying 3, total 220.5. If y'all follow this jam session for any duration of time, you know I absolutely love fading the Miami Heat, man. It's my favorite thing to do in the NBA. I'm not switching up on it today. Give me the Sixers laying the 3 in this one. I still am upset at the Sixers for that push the other day, man. They had every chance, every opportunity and to cover that game, and I still don't understand how that game ended up pushing, man. That was disgusting. But I'm going to go back to them today. I like them laying the 3 on this Miami Heat team. A huge nugget in this one is I still see Bam Adebayo as a game-time decision, and I'm here to tell you right now, if he don't play, Embiid's probably going to go for a back-to-back 50-point games, solidify his MVP, and this one's not even going to be a competition. That's how I see this one going if Adebayo doesn't play. If he does play, I think the Sixers still win this game, probably pretty comfortably. Embiid still has a nice game, and the Miami Heat continue to be the worst ATS team in the entire NBA. And they're on the road going into Philadelphia facing one of the best home cover teams in the entire NBA. Tough one, man. I'm also seeing Tyrese Maxey and PJ Tucker game time decisions for the Sixers. Kyle Lowry as well for the Miami Heat. I just can't trust the Heat on the road, man. The worst cover team in the entire league. I want to see what's up with Bam Adebayo, because if he doesn't play, man, the Sixers should have a field day down low with Embiid, man. I think he could go for back-to-back 50-point games, and I'm leaning Sixers, laying the 3 on their home floor, continuing to fade the Miami Heat, man. My favorite team to fade all year, the number 1 team on my do-not-bet list. Give me the Sixers, laying the 3 here in this one. Come on, bro. Like, really? I'm not betting this game, man. Not at all. They got more people sitting this game out than I think are even available to play in this one. Spurs money line, maybe, is the only look in this one, but I'm not betting it. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got our favorite money-making team. No Oklahoma City Thunder buddies, the cover buddies, man. Our favorite money-making team. We're laying 6.5 on the Jazz in this one, though. Total 238. That's what I'm going to say about the Thunder, man. We've made a ton of money betting the Thunder this season. A lot of that, though, was them in that underdog role or a small favorite role. I said this at the beginning of the season. I love betting the Thunder, but as the favorite, especially laying over like 4 to 5 points, it's a little out of my realm, man. I do think they need this game. I do think they're the much better team in this game. But in that same breath, man, the Jazz go stupid, dummy, crazy in these exact spots. The Jazz as home underdogs this season are 11-3 ATS. Straight money in this exact spot. I'm going to grab the points with the Jazz in this one. I think the Thunder win it, and I think the Jazz keep it super tight, super competitive, and cover the line. It's a huge game for the Thunder, as the Thunder, man, are still right in the thick of things, trying to make the play-in tournament. They currently hold that 10th spot. Trying to hold off my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, man. My Mavs got 2 games left. So does this Thunder team. If the Thunder win both, they're in, and my Mavs are out. The Thunder got the Jazz tonight, and then they also got a date with the Grizzlies for their last game of the season. If they win both, they're in, and there's nothing my Mavs can do about it. But if they slip up and lose one, my Mavs win out. Then my Mavs are in. I was hoping that the Jazz played most of their key guys, but they will not tonight. No Kessler, no Rudy Gay, no Markkanen, no Sexton, no Jordan Clarkson. But, hey, this has kind of been the same Jazz team for a minute, and they've still been covering spreads as home underdogs. They still thrive in this spot, and I still think they do keep this one competitive with the Thunder buddies tonight. I don't really like laying over 4 to 5 points with the Thunder. That's not where they're in their element. That's not where their money at. They're usually money in that small underdog role or really small favorite role. Not as huge favorites, man. Like the Jazz, getting the points at home. Think the Thunder might come out a little tight, knowing what's all on the line. It's a Thunder team that is still a very young team. Still a very, very young team, man. And I do think they win this one, man. I do think they win it, but I think the Jazz keep it super competitive. I hope the Thunder lose it. I really do. I really hope they lose it, man, so my Mavs can get in there. But I think the Thunder are the better team. I do think they win this game, but I'm going to take the Jazz plus the 6.5 here in this one. In our last and final matchup of the night, man, if we get the game I'm hoping we get, man, it's going to be a hell of a game tonight. Could very well be a Western Conference Finals preview. We got the number 1 team in the West, man, the Denver Chicken Nuggets, out on the road facing a red-hot Phoenix Suns team. Suns are laying 7, total 223.5. This game is kind of being held hostage at the current moment as Nikola Jokic, the back-to-back MVP, and Jamal Murray, his running mate, are both game-time decisions in this one. And damn, that's kind of, I don't like that. That's really holding this game hostage. I will say this. The line indicates that they're not going to play at Phoenix laying 7. No way in hell is this line 7 with Jokic and Murray going to play. So the line kind of indicates that they don't play, but this is how I feel in this one. I'm going to try to jump all the news and hope it breaks my way. I like the Nuggets plus the 7, and here's why. I think Jokic and Murray do play. As the Nuggets, I know they don't have much to play for. The number 1 seed's already locked up, but I think they do have something to play for. This team needs to establish some momentum before the playoffs, man, as they have not looked good recently, man, and their coach called them out in their last one, man. And this is kind of one of the main reasons why I think they play. This was Mike Malone, the head coach of the Nuggets, after their last game, which they lost by 21 points to the Houston Rockets. He said this: "If that's how we're going to play, we'll be out in the first round. I just called our team soft, and I dared someone to challenge me. No one did, because as a group tonight, we were soft." Hey, I think they try to establish some momentum, man, and no better place to do it than in a hostile environment on the road against the favorites in the West, the Phoenix Suns, man. I think the Nuggets come to play tonight. I really do. I'm going to try to jump the news. I think they all play tonight. I do, as they try to establish some momentum rolling into the playoffs. That's a bet-on quote right there from that coach. He's right. If they don't click it into gear soon, man, an 8th seed could bounce them boys. Hey, I think it's going to end up being my Mavs, and I'm telling you right now, my Mavs will bounce this Nuggets team if it come down to it. So they better get their act together, man. The Suns have been in that mode balling recently, but I just think if Jokic and Murray plays, getting 7 in my back pocket with the best team in the Western Conference is in a great place to be. So jumping the news, grabbing the 7 with the Nuggets. Hopefully it breaks my way. Y'all know the drill. I'll be back later on today, 3 Central, 4 Eastern, as we run through the card one more time. And by then, hopefully we got an update, and I'll update y'all then. But Nuggets plus the 7 for me as we try to jump the news here in our last and final matchup of the night. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on April 6, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. You know my best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Just click that link in the description. It'll take you right to my handicapper page. There, you can find my long-term packages, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, yearly, seasonal. You can also find all my bets for today's action, including both my top plays. My top play in the MLB has been straight money, man. 6-1 to begin the season. We've only had 7 days of the MLB, and we're 6-1 to begin that play, man. So we've only missed 1 day in the whole week on that top MLB play. I've been red hot on that play in the MLB. Scoop it up, $25. And I got a top play in the NBA every day as well. This one's $19. We dropped it last night with the Grizzlies. Ooh, that one was frustrating, as they should have covered that game in overtime. They pushed it to overtime and then got trampled in OT by the Pelicans. Frustrating. We'll bounce back on that play today, though. We're 7-4-1 last 12 on that $19 NBA Jam Session play. We get back on track on it today. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ, and check out my live show that I'm live on every day right here on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel. 3 Central, 4 Eastern, man. I bring on a guest. We run through the card one more time. We update y'all on late injury news and information that came out of the association, and we drop a free parlay for you guys at the end of the show, man. So come spend some time with me later on today. 3 Central, 4 Eastern. Small card today, just 5 games. We're going to try to smash it per usual, man. Thank y'all for watching. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'll see y'all later on today. Let's make some money on a Thursday. I'm out of here. Peace.